This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. Ann and Rachel Realtors, the hometown real estate team that takes the time to get to know you, your family, your needs, and your dreams. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text them today at 847-946-6654. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.
Welcome into the main gym here at Jacobs High School, home of the 2024 Hinkle Holiday Classic, and we got a good one for you today. We got a matchup between the host school, the Jacobs Golden Eagles, and the Naperville North Huskies. I'm Dylan Machashik, and I'm joined by the namesake of this tournament, the legendary coach Jim Hinkle.
It's wonderful to be back again. Here we are in the fourth day of broadcasting. It's gone by in a flash. We have two teams that desperately want to win this game. There's a lot of difference between going 2-2 in the tournament and ending up 1-3.
That's
and
very
both
true.
teams want this game very much, so I'm looking forward to an exciting contest.
Both teams are coming off of pretty tough losses as well from last night. Naperville North struggled in the second half, maintaining possession of the ball against Geneva. And that's what really caused them to lose the game. And the same thing could have been said about Jacobs in their game against Cary Grove last night as well.
And both teams had tough games, which they each could have won. But, you know, that's the way the ball bounces. And they were competitive yesterday. And I'm sure they very much want this game today. I don't think there's any problem with their being ready to play and their coaches being ready to get another opportunity to showcase their team.
Indeed. We will let you meet the starting lineups for both squads coming up.
At guard, number 3, Carson Lockland. At guard, number 4, Miles O'Keefe. At guard, number 11, Antonio Brown. At guard, number 12, Jeff Zitko. At forward, number 22, Will Harvey.
Naperville with that all underclass starting lineup again. They're going to really be good before this year's over, and next year, look out.
And the starting lineup for Jacobs, here they are.
At guard, number 3, Iman Thomas. At guard, number 4, Nolan Roper. At forward, number 5, Jordan O'Connor. At guard, number 1, Brett Jerzak.
So if you couldn't hear, starters for both squads. For Jacobs, number 0, Samson Avery, the big fellow for them. Number 3, Amon Thomas. Number 4, Nolan Roper. Number 5, Jordan O'Connor, another one of their forwards. And number 1, Ben Jerzak, the man I like to say who's got the ultimate green light.
Oh, absolutely. He has the quickest release of anyone you're going to see anywhere. So watch for this young man. When he catches the ball, he can catch and shoot quicker than Klay Thompson. And I'm not exaggerating on that. Just watch for him.
Number 22, Will Harvey, wins the tip for the Huskies, and that will get this game underway. Number 3, Carson Laughlin with it. He'll drive. Kick out to number 11, Antonio Brown, a guy they like to get the ball a lot. He's a great facilitator. Avery guarding him pretty tough. Here comes a double. Brown finds the open O'Kine, and O'Kine, number 4, gets the layup to go. A nice find there by Brown.
Brown, he looked to be trapped, and he found the open man. Got an easy bucket out of that. Jacob's defense was swarming him.
And there's the lob play, but Roper smokes the layup, gets his own rebound, and he'll bring it back out. Jacobs
runs that play to start every single game, and they always get an easy opportunity. He just didn't cash in. That was a well-run play.
Avery.
You know, when you run a play like that and blow the layups, you know, the position, the operation was a success, but the patient died.
Right.
You know.
Avery got the offensive board off of a Jordan O'Connor missed 3. And he'll knock down the first foul shot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had that lob play ran on me a good amount when we would go up against Jacobs.
Yeah, that's their pet play. You better be ready for that.
Avery knocks down both free throws, and we're not up at 2. Just a minute into this ball game.
Jacobs in that full court zone pressure.
O'Kine and Laughlin will be the 2 men bringing it up to the Huskies.
Stayed in his zone. Oh.
Zitko from the corner. No good. Zitko loves those corner threes.
Jacobs stayed in the zone after that zone press. They've had a lot of trouble shifting back to their man. There's the man.
Jerzek misses his first open 3.
He'll get more.
But definitely a good look for him. O'Kine
Jacobs in
picks
a
it up.
man-to-man now. They didn't score.
Brown with it.
Brown's got some handles, doesn't he, Dylan?
Yeah, he definitely does. He has been their main facilitator really all tournament. Laughlin on the drive. Layup, rolls out. Rebounded by Harvey, and he gets tripped up to the floor, and it'll be out of bounds. They'll say it's Naperville North basketball, but...
If you and I had the whistle, it'd go the other way, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was in his hands.
Well, you know.
That was really interesting. Laughlin on the drive, kicks out. Zitko thought about it. Now he'll pull up mid-range jumper. No good. Rebounded by Jerzek. I guess as they say, ball doesn't lie.
Ball doesn't lie. Huskies back in a zone right now.
Avery with it on the free throw line. Lost control of the ball, and that goes out of bounds, and it'll be Naperville North basketball.
You know, it's a little physical right now. Looks like they're going to let them play. That'll lead to a good game if they just keep it that way. They're playing hard, both teams.
Definitely will. O'Kine, another Laughlin. Laughlin will skip it across. Zitko with it. He'll skip it back to Laughlin. O'Kine with it up top.
Now Jacobs back in their man-to-man after the zone press.
O'Kine to Brown. And we'll get a foul on Amon Thomas. They'll say he was being a little too handsy with Brown.
Amon says, wait a minute, for the first 3 minutes you weren't calling that. Well, Amon, they're calling it now, so you learn.
O'Kine, number 4, bringing it up for the Huskies again. Over to Laughlin. He'll give to Harvey. Harvey will give to Brown now. Brown kicks to Zitko. Zitko to O'Kine. O'Kine on the drive. O'Kine puts up the mid-range shot. Gets it to go. Miles O'Kine with 4 quick points.
Nice touch in the lane there. Now we're in about 3/4 zone press for the Huskies. See what Amon can do. Don't dribble into a trap. That's a good job. Good job, Amon.
Jerzek thought about it. Is able to give it to Avery. Avery on the lay-in is good. Nice finish by Samson Avery on the roll there.
Samson always finishes strong if he can get to that left hand.
Laughlin skips it. Knocked away by Avery. Avery up ahead. He'll get to the left side. Can't get the layup to fall in. He wanted the foul. Won't get it. And Laughlin will push it out for the Huskies. They slow it down. Laughlin behind the back move, picks it up. Kicks to O'Kine. O'Kine will go from deep. Air ball, rebounded by O'Connor. A little bit of a force there. I guess he was feeling himself after the first 2 buckets.
I guess.
Thomas with it. Thomas.
Huskies in his zone.
Falls down. Roper had a clean look, didn't want to take it. Skips to Jerzek. He fakes. Mid-range pull-up is good. Ben Jerzek with a nice move there.
You don't want to give that man enough time to shoot. And he doesn't need much.
And his mid-range game is really underrated. It's kind of overshadowed by just the amount of threes he's able to get up.
I agree. If he'd take a bounce and get in there, his percentage is high for that mid-range shot.
Brown on the drive, loses the handle. Tipped around, Avery is able to recover it for the Golden Eagles. He'll pick it up and swing it to O'Connor. O'Connor to Roper in the corner. Back to O'Connor. Roper again, he'll drive, kick. Thomas, Jerzek. Back to Roper. Roper's passed up about 3 good looks, and now they'll turn it over. Zitko on the drive, he gets the layup to go. And we're knotted back up at 6. Oh, nice pass, Samson Avery on the lay-in. And Jacobs takes the lead right back on that find there. Zitko skip pass, Laughlin down low to Harvey, knocked away by Thomas, but he'll get called for a foul. That's Amon's second.
It is. He was just a half second too late on that steal. He made a good attempt at coming over and giving help. He just didn't get there in time.
The Gehring brothers will check in and replace Amon Thomas as well as Samson Avery. We got an 8-6 ball game here. Jacobs with a 2-point lead, 3:02 left in the opening frame. O'Kine inbound, bounce pass, Laughlin, the lay-in's good. And 1 as they'll call Jerzek for a foul there on the shot.
That was a well-executed play by the Huskies. Little breakdown on the Jacobs defense. Now he's going to the line to try and finish off the 3-point play.
The Huskies have a lot of great sets out of the baseline out of bounds. We saw them yesterday.
That was an excellent bounce pass into him.
It really was.
I like the Huskies team. These are all underclassmen, and they're playing all the minutes, so they're going to be special. They're going to be pretty good before this year's out, right?
Definitely. Laughlin made the free throw, so a 1-point lead for the Huskies. Gehring out to Roper, he'll shoot this 3. No good. Knocked around. We got a scrap on the floor for it. 13, Victor came down with it, and we'll have a jump ball. It will be Jacobs basketball. Jake Victor, number 13, in for the Huskies. He replaced Antonio Brown. Roper to O'Connor. Back to Roper. Now to Jerzek. O'Kine on him. Roper, bounce pass to Gehring. Out to Jerzek, fakes, shoots this 1. In and out. Would have been a tough shot. O'Connor with the board, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Jerzek with that quick release.
He's 1 for 3, but the shots, all 3 have looked very good going up there. He's got great rotation on the ball and a fantastic release.
O'Connor's first shot is no good.
Someone quieted the crowd down for that free throw.
Yeah.
O'Connor's probably looking around and say, hey, anybody here?
Second one on the way. And it is good. He gets a nice roll. Knotted up at 9 here with 2:19 left to go in this quarter.
Jacobs with that full court pressure.
Laughlin with it back to O'Kine. Oh, Gehring almost got that loose. O'Kine with it now up top.
Now Jacobs going to go back to their man-to-man. The Huskies did not attack. That's where you can beat them. When they're shifting out of that zone into the man-to-man. The Huskies didn't take advantage that time.
Drew Kessler with it. He checked in for Will Harvey for the Huskies. Victor now over to Zitko in the corner. Zitko picks it up, gives to Victor. Victor on the drive. Looking around after he picked it up. Bounce pass taken away by Roper.
Great
He'll give
defense.
it up to Jerzek.
Great defense by the
Great
Golden
defense
Eagles.
indeed. Jerzek with it. Swing pass over to O'Connor. Fake the shot, got down low to Gehring. Now Jerzek open look. It's good. Ben Jerzek.
He's shooting the ball well today. That rotation is just beautiful to watch.
Looks great. Victor with it
Good
being
trap.
trapped.
Nice trap.
Is able to get it out to O'Kine. And the Huskies will slow it down, not looking to.
Now they'll go back to their man-to-man.
O'Kine picked it up, being pressured now by Gehring. He's looking to get rid of it. Knocked away by Roper. Another steal for Nolan Roper. He'll take it to the rim. O'Kine was able to strip it, tried to save it, but it's out of bounds on O'Kine, but a good defensive play by Miles O'Kine on the other end.
And Naperville seems to not be able to figure out how to go against this tough man-to-man Jacobs defense when they're half court. They haven't been able to operate against them at all.
Samson Avery checks back in, as well as Antonio Brown for Naperville North. Jerzek with it. Down low to Avery. Avery will get it stripped by Kessler, but they'll say it's a foul on the floor as he was driving to the rim there.
Fouls on Husky, number 24, Drew Kessler.
That was on number 24, Drew Kessler. 39 and a half seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And Jacobs to inbound on the baseline. That was tipped away there by Zitko. Jerzek let it go out of bounds. Will remain Jacobs basketball. He'll give off to Roper. Now over to Gehring. Gehring back to Roper. Under 30 seconds to go here. Jerzek had a clean look, didn't want to take it. Jacobs might be holding for the final shot here, at least a really good one. Avery will take it to the hoop. There's a good one. It's Jerzek from the corner, and he sticks it.
He came out hot today.
A 6-point lead for Jacobs now. Under 10 seconds to go. Laughlin on the drive. Couldn't miss the bunny. And a block on Jerzek. That's his second foul here in the first quarter.
That's a tough call.
He can't believe it.
Fouls on Golden Eagle, number 1, Ben Jerzek, his second.
5.3 to go here in the first quarter. Laughlin to shoot 2 free throws now. Laughlin's first is money.
Checking in the game for the Huskies, number 10, Jacobs.
Jacobs doesn't want to sit Jerzek out. He's come out with a hot hand today. I believe he's got, I know he's hit 2 threes. Did he hit 2 twos, or is it just one?
I think it was just one.
So he's got 8 points out of their 15.
Laughlin makes both, and it's a 4-point game here. 5 seconds to go. They'll get it to Jerzek. He'll roar up the court. Gets around Brown. Got a decent look. Just off the mark for Ben Jerzek to end the first quarter. A 15-11, 4-point lead for the Jacobs Golden Eagles, and a pretty good start for both squads.
Both squads look good. It's fun to watch them. You can tell each team really wants this game. This is an important game for them.
Definitely is. We'd like to remind you during this break that the second quarter action will be sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. But yeah, pretty fast start for both teams. A lot of shots have gone up.
It is, and both teams really scrapping on defense. You can tell that Coach Roberts and Coach Nolan have these teams well prepared for this game. And it's 4 games in a real short amount of time. And you could expect, if you look at it from one way, that these kids would be tired, but they are both teams playing hard, ready to go. They can get their sleep, they can get their rest after this ball game. The coaches got them ready. Let's see who ends up on top.
Certainly has been a good one. Ben Jerzek, 2 early threes. I believe he's 2 for 4 behind the arc. You know, we saw him last night against Cary get up about 6 threes in the first quarter.
Yep.
Wasn't nearly as efficient, but a lot more efficient here in this one.
His shot looks really good today.
Brown will bring it up for the Huskies to start the second quarter.
Jacobs in that man-to-man.
Oh, and Pass wasn't handled there by Jacob Bryan, number 10, and went out of bounds on him. It'll be Jacobs basketball.
Jacobs defense, just the half-court man defense, has really taken its toll on the Huskies.
Really has. Jerzek to Roper. Roper will kick to the corner, Gehring with it. Back to Roper. Avery. Down low to the other Gehring. Nice bounce pass, and Gehring gets the layup to go. That was a sweet bounce pass there by Avery.
Great pass inside.
Laughlin to Brown. Jacobs still out in their full court trap press. Oh, pass almost taken away. It will be by Jacobs. Up ahead. Gehring with it on the drive. Lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Gets the offensive board. Kicks out. Jerzek fakes a three. Now he'll shoot it. Oh, and it's bottoms. Ben Jerzek in a quick timeout for Naperville North. Ben Jerzek a flamethrower here early.
Hey, I knew the real Ben Jerzek would show up one of these games. He's here today, people.
47 seconds into the second quarter, and Jacobs already with some quick offense, forcing 2 turnovers out of their one out of their half-court defense and the other out of their full-court trap.
Their defense is what leads to that offense, and Jerzek is flowing today. This is the young man we all expect to see when Jacobs plays. He just took off his Superman cape or put it on today. And this is the kid that everyone needs to watch. He is a great, great shooter.
A 9-point lead for Jacobs now, 22-11. Brown will inbound for the Huskies. They're searching for some offense here. They really need an answer to this run that Jacobs is starting up. Laughlin to Harvey in the corner. Back over to Laughlin. He'll dribble around and bring it out. Now he'll drive again. Taken away by Roper.
They give good help. Know when to come off their man and get a double.
Oh, and now Avery with the takeaway. He's able to contain it.
Just
but
as
he throws it away.
Jacobs is so good at that. Wow, look at the handle.
Yeah, nifty move there. Huskies definitely got to slow down here. Nice bounce pass, blocked by Avery. Avery sends Laughlin's layup away. Jerzek up ahead, Roper from the corner. No good, rebounded by Zitko. That would have been a big time shot if he hit that.
That was a nice transition.
O'Kine with it now. Avery on him, applying some pressure. He'll pick it up. Gives it out to Harvey. Gehring on him, now to Brown. Back to O'Kine. O'Kine, one dribble. Into the lane, he will be fouled.
He did get fouled, but he also, that was a bailout for him because he was going nowhere, and that was going to be a turnover. Definitely. He didn't really have anywhere to go. Jacobs' defense had shut him off, but he did get fouled in there.
He'll inbound from the baseline here. Oh, there's the lob play, and Laughlin gets it to go. They'll pull that out.
That's 4 points on inbounds passes that just shouldn't happen. The Jacobs' defense has just been stellar except for that inbounds pass.
Oh, and a takeaway by Laughlin. He'll go to the rim and finish.
Now
Carson Laughlin.
Yeah, now the Huskies defense showing something.
A 4-point swing there at the hands of Carson Laughlin, and only a 5-point lead now for the Golden Eagles with a timeout.
Good timeout by Coach Roberts. All of a sudden, they looked like they were down, but the Huskies did this. They've done this throughout the tournament. You think they're out of it, they're back in it. Very competitive team.
This timeout is sponsored by the best pizza in South Elgin. It's Wise Guys Pizzeria. Enjoy a full catering menu for your next family, company, or holiday get-together. It's Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Order online at I'mAWiseGuy.com or give them a call at 847-742-0222. Wise Guys Pizzeria, I'mAWiseGuy.com.
Two good ball clubs going here. It's been a good tournament. We got a lot of good basketball teams here. for that championship game, we have two teams that you might see in the state tournament play.
Very true.
Really, really a great championship game coming up later tonight.
Definitely is. Roper to Avery. Avery on the drive. He'll go to Laughlin. That's going to be a charge. Laughlin set up early.
But Naperville scouted him a little bit. Avery loves that left hand. And when he pounds that ball with his left, he's hard to stop. But you move your feet, get in front of him, got the charge. Good defense.
O'Kine to Laughlin. Now to Brown in the middle. Brown will dribble it out and give to O'Kine. Over to Zitko, now to Harvey. He'll hand off O'Kine. Brown will go at Gehring here. We're making some nifty moves. Kicks out Zitko.
Brown showing a little Marcus Haynes on the ball handling.
Zitko kick out. Laughlin from the corner. No good. That would have been 7 straight points for Carson Laughlin if he got that one to fall.
It was a good look.
Jerzak to Gehring. Jerzak gets it back, thought about it, won't take it. Gives over to Roper. Back to Jerzak. Gets it to Avery in the middle, now to Gehring. Over to Roper, back to Avery in the middle. Avery will spin to the left. Can't get it to go.
He was open to his right. He had to spin back to his left, and Naperville was waiting for him.
O'Kine.
Avery, meet your right hand. It's on the
Brown.
opposite side.
No good. Rebounded by Harvey. Harvey goes up, left-handed hook shot, no good. Jerzak will slowly bring it up. Now over to Roper. Back to Ben. To Avery. Gehring with it in the middle. Knocked away. Avery saves it. Pass almost tipped. Jerzak gets another clean look. Short. Tipped out. Jerzak with another clean look. That one's good. Ben Jerzak with his 4th three-pointer already in this one.
Young man can shoot, can he?
He really can. Laughlin thought about it, didn't want to take it that early in the possession. He'll get back to O'Kine, and the Huskies will get into their offense. Laughlin, Zitko had to save that one. Harvey with it up top now. Now to Brown. Brown will dribble around and give to Zitko. Avery on it. Zitko with the drive, kick out. O'Kine open look from the corner. No good. Laughlin tips it out, and they'll say it's Jacobs basketball.
They've had a couple good looks from that corner three, but haven't been able to put it down.
They really have. I don't know if they've made one yet.
I know. Jacobs' defense is very good. Their man-to-man defense is creating all kinds of havoc, and the Huskies just kind of haven't been able to operate well against it. They do a lot of dribbling, and now and then they'll pop a man open like there, but they got to put those in if they're going to be in this game.
Very true. Amon Thomas back into the game for the first time since the first quarter. He got 2 early fouls. Tipped away there. Zitko on the scrum for it. He'll save it. Gets it to Laughlin, who puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Kind of a rush shot there. Roper will bring it up for the Golden Eagles. Jerzak, had a clean look but fumbled the ball. But a nice pass to cutting Samson Avery, who gets the lay-in to go.
10-point lead for the Golden Eagles.
Their largest lead of the game, 25-15. 2:10 to go in this half. And head coach Gene Nolan for Naperville North will take a much-needed timeout.
Yeah, he needed that right now. You're correct. The Golden Eagles defense has been too much for Naperville North so far. Naperville's going to have to figure out a way to get to that rim a little bit better.
This timeout by Naperville North is sponsored by Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Ben Jerzak and Samson Avery really doing most of the heavy lifting. They might have all of Jacobs' points so far. I think other than a layup from, I believe, O'Connor Gehring. I think they might have all the points for him so far.
We need your dad, the stat man, right beside us here. He'd be letting us know that for sure. I don't recollect anyone else scoring either.
O'Kine with it for the Huskies out of the timeout.
That man-to-man defense, so very tough.
Laughlin to the hole. They're going to call a foul on Roper. Looked like he had one full hand on the ball. Guess he was making some contact somewhere else. And Laughlin will go and shoot two.
They haven't got through the hole. That's the first time they really got to the rim, the Huskies. They got two nice layups off of inbounds plays out of bounds, which was a little bit of a surprise because the defense, they just, kind of picked the spot 2 times in a row, got that out of bounds play in. But they haven't been able to get to the rim for the day.
Laughlin knocked down the first one. He'll knock down the second one as well.
Laughlin's got a nice touch.
Really does. Thomas will bring it up now for the Golden Eagles. He'll spin, give to Roper. Now to McGee. Jack McGee with the corner three.
There we go.
Jack McGee from the corner. His first shot of the game in his first action, and it's money.
Jacobs just in their man-to-man defense.
O'Kine to Laughlin. Laughlin on the drive, gets a nice ready layup, smoked it. Yeah. Harvey with the board. He puts it up and gets it to go over Avery.
Nice rebound by the big man.
Thomas has it now. 1:18 left to go in the first half. A 9-point lead for Jacobs. Jerzek now to Thomas. Thomas mid-range pull-up. Rolls around and goes in.
See? Said no one else had scored. Here we got 2 different guys scoring now. They must have heard us say, wait a minute, we can score too.
The good old announcer jinx. An 11-point lead now for the Golden Eagles. Under a minute to go. O'Kine with it up top. Avery applying some pressure. He'll get around Avery, and they'll call a reach-in foul on Avery there. I don't know if O'Kine really wanted that to be called. He was going to have an open layup.
Yeah, he made a nice move into the hole. So actually that foul works to Jacobs' advantage.
3 new players will come in for Jacobs. Number 2, Johnny Krupski getting his first action, replacing Jerzek, as well as number 11, Carson Gehring, and number 5, Jordan O'Connor back in the game as well.
And Coach Roberts preventing that 3rd foul from either one of those kids.
Indeed. O'Kine on the drive, bumps, taken away by Krupski. McGee with it now. Bounce pass, Krupski, right-hand layup, putting it into roll in. Gehring on the putback, and it's good. Johnny Krupski coming off the bench and immediately making an impact.
Very nice.
There'll be a delay of game warning on Jacobs there.
They tapped the ball after they scored. You can't do that.
Nope.
It's where the fans stand up. You can't do that.
20 seconds to go, a 13-point lead for the Golden Eagles.
Jacobs just man-to-man pressure that time. Just get a little heat up on him.
Harvey with it, 10 seconds. Laughlin now, Laughlin will drive kick. Brown had a clean look, didn't want to take it. O'Kine now, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Oh, and he banks it in, Miles O'Kine. Banks in the contested 3 to end the half. And cut the deficit to 10 going into the locker room. A pretty crazy shot. We got a replay of that one.
Bank is open.
Just a wild shot. And he hits it to fall.
They've had 3 or 4 other really nice looking threes. Couldn't put them in. Guess they needed a little heat on the shooter. Banked it in.
I think that was the first one they made all half, and they had some other good looks that they passed up and didn't take.
It's funny how that ball bounces sometimes.
It really is. A very action-packed first half of basketball here in this one between the Jacobs Golden Eagles and the Naperville North Huskies. Before we send it to break, I'd like to let you know that we got more second half action coming up after this little 10-minute break, and a 10-point lead for the Golden Eagles, 32-22. We'll send it to the break.
Well, it doesn't seem like a 10-point game. It really does. Good play competitively.
Just those swings and coach.
I don't know how many he's taken. He's maybe 4 for 6 on threes.
I think so. Maybe 4 for 7.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But like you said, that mid-range shot looked beautiful when he just pump fake the 3 and went around.
I don't really think in all the time, because every year I've been here, I've seen him like play, and he's always like had a good game that I've done. Welcome back into the main gym here at Jacobs High School, home of the 2024 Hinkle Holiday Classic. We're back for some second half action between the Jacobs Golden Eagles and the Naperville North Huskies, and we've had a pretty exciting first half, don't you think, Coach?
Yeah, we do. I think both teams have to be happy with how hard they're playing. I know Coach Nolan had a lot to say because Naperville North just now got out from the locker room, so let's see if his words carry over to the second half, because his kids are playing hard all the way, and Jacobs playing their best game of the tournament by far right now.
They definitely are.
You want to give a shout out to the officials, John Hodel, Brandon Cawthon, and Jason McKinney, 3 top flight officials. We always have the best officials here at Jacobs.
We do indeed. Jerzak with it now. The Golden Eagles starting with possession of the basketball here in the second half. That's kicked away by O'Kine as Thomas was trying to bounce it into the corner to Roper. Thomas with 2 points in the first half. Didn't get a ton of playing time due to him getting 2 early fouls in the first quarter. Looking to stay out of foul trouble here in the second half. Roper with it up top for the Golden Eagles. He'll swing to Thomas. Back to Roper.
Naperville North in zone defense.
Skip
cross
pass.
court.
Tried to skip it back, taken by Avery. Thomas will get it back now. They're definitely going to be looking for Ben Jerzak. He was on fire in that first half as that was tipped around. And it will be off of the Huskies. It will be Jacobs basketball.
Well, they definitely missed that one.
I think that's their second one. They missed one a little bit in the first half. But it's kind of a makeup because it's going the other way this time.
It's gone the other way this time, but they definitely missed it.
Avery on the lefty floater, it's good. Samson Avery has been going to work with that left hand all day, really all tournament. Carson Laughlin up ahead. To Brown on the cut. He'll be fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2. A nice press break there by the Naperville North Huskies.
That was well run, well executed. See if he can finish off with the free throws now.
Brown will shoot 2, a 12-point lead here for Jacobs.
On that last play down here, one official admitted he didn't see it. He looked to the other official for help, and the other official went, I don't know either. So said, well, let's just stay here instead of running down the other end of the floor. Let's just keep it right here.
Brown knocks down both. And Jerzak will bring it up for the Golden Eagles. Naperville North coming out in that ball press. Here comes the trap, skip over to Connor. And Jacobs able to get out of that trap. Jerzak with it now. Swing pass out to Roper, nice pass. And Roper knocks it down.
Roper needs a little more time, but he's a good shooter from that 3-point range.
He really can knock it down. A 13-point lead for Jacobs. Now 6:30 to go in the third quarter. O'Kine with it up top for the Huskies. Gets it to Brown. He'll kick it back out to O'Kine.
Oh,
nice
nicely
pass.
done.
Sitko on the lay-in off of the cut.
That's 2 possessions in a row. They've really executed that half-court offense well. That's something they weren't able to do the first half.
Thomas bringing it up for the Golden Eagles. Gets it almost taken away there by O'Kine. It will be out of bounds.
Boy, Thomas hit the floor
Yeah, he
hard,
really hit the floor hard.
Wow.
Could hear it pretty clearly from up here.
Yeah.
He'll come out of the game as Carson Gehring, number 11, will check in. O'Kine
Jacobs
to
in
bring
that
it up.
man-to-man. Let's see what the Huskies do against it this time.
Down low to Brown. Brown will dribble out. Now he'll drive on O'Connor. He'll spin out, give it back to O'Kine. Bounce pass to a cutting Laughlin. The layup is no good. Knocked around. Rebounded by Jerzak.
Well, the Huskies operated well offensively again. They figured out something on how to operate against Jacobs' defense, at least this half.
O'Connor, Roper off the skip pass. Another one for Nolan Roper. Back-to-back threes for Roper. And it's taken away by Gehring. O'Connor to Roper. 8 straight points for Nolan Roper.
That rugby ball game. That was quite a sequence for the Golden Eagles. They really took charge of the game. And how many seconds do you think that took them to score those points?
Maybe a minute for Nolan Roper to get 8 up on the board.
Yeah. Good little sequence. The Golden Eagles really flashing some skills right now. They're playing their best game of the tournament.
Definitely
by far.
Definitely are. A 16-point lead for them right now against a no-slouch Naperville North Husky team. This is a solid squad that they're doing this to. Maybe a little inexperienced with their youth, but a solid squad nonetheless.
Oh yeah, when they're going to be better and better as the year goes on. And as we said, when they start 4 juniors and a sophomore, look out for Naperville next year. When they come back here next year, they'll have revenge in mind when they come back to our tournament next year.
Definitely will.
We're glad to have them here. It's their first year here. We're really glad they're here. I think they really add something to our tournament, and they show class. Their coaches do a good job. Their kids been respectful, and they play hard. So we're glad to have them here.
A 42-26, 16-point lead for the Golden Eagles. 5:19 to go here in the third quarter. As now it's the Nolan Roper show after we had the Ben Jerzek show in the first half. Nolan Roper, 8 points in about the last minute and a half here in the third quarter.
Jacobs coming full court with that zone pressure now.
Laughlin bringing it up. Gives it over to Harvey. Tried to get it back to Laughlin, it's tipped away. Jerzek will bring it up for the Golden Eagles. Skips it over to Roper. Roper will kick it to Jerzek in the corner.
He thought about it.
Yeah, just wasn't a clean pass. Gehring from the other corner. No good. Tipped around and rebounded by Laughlin. He gets to O'Kine. O'Kine will bring it up. Roper on him. He'll come off the screen. Gives it over to Zitko. Down low to Harvey. Harvey on the lefty layup. Yes!
Nice
the spin move from Harvey is good.
Good pass in there and a nice move. Good drop step.
Roper with it. Back to Jerzek. Back over to Roper and they get it over. Gehring in the corner. Gehring. Back to Roper. Back over to Gehring. Back to Roper. Gehring will drive, gives down to O'Connor. O'Connor skip past to Roper. Now to Jerzek. Clean look from the corner, and that's good. Ben Jerzek.
He was just over there waiting. They finally reversed the ball, and nothing but net.
Picking up right where he left off in that first half.
Unofficially, very unofficially, I think that's 5 for 8 on threes.
I think so. 5 for 8, 5 for 9-ish. And I don't know if Jacobs has missed, other than the Gehring corner 3, I believe they're 3 for 4 in the start of the second half.
Yeah, they got their shooting touch today.
Definitely came out. Maybe that's why they came out so early at the half, got a bunch of threes up during that halftime, and now they're feeling it. As O'Kine falls down the inbound, taken away by Gehring, and the layup is good. A bad miscue there for the Huskies, and they're really reeling now, down 19 with 3:30 to go here in this third quarter. Laughlin will dribble it out and give to O'Kine. The Huskies really need a bucket here. After buckets on their first 2 possessions out of the half. Step through mid-range jumper and O'Kine sticks it.
O'Kine's gonna be a good ball player.
Thomas to Roper. He'll skip it over to Jerzek, down low to Gehring. He'll dribble it out and give it back to Jerzek. Skip pass to the corner, Roper. Now to Thomas. Thomas dribble drive, spins out. Tried to get it on the bounce pass to Avery, was kicked. Thomas not very happy with himself after that possession, but they'll keep it. And Jack McGee will replace Carson Gehring. Roper to inbound. And Jerzek will bring it across for Jacobs, being pressured though. He'll give it up to Thomas. Back to Jerzek, down low to Avery. Avery on the drive, spins. He'll get called for a walkout, a little too much with the footwork there.
when he discovers his right hand this summer, as he's going to work on his game, he is going to be a ton next year in that post.
He definitely will, definitely will. The right hand will add a couple more points to his game.
Absolutely.
So we get a foul on the floor there on Jack McGee. 2:29 left in the third quarter. 17-point lead for the Golden Eagles, 47-30. Brown will inbound for the Huskies on the sideline. Laughlin will bring it up. He'll come off the screen. Avery puts some pressure. Down low to Harvey. Laughlin, clean look from deep. Yes!
That was well-executed offense by the Huskies there.
A big three for the Huskies there. They really needed that one, and Laughlin provided it. Thomas with it. Over to Roper. Roper. He's got 2 threes in this half. Jerzak on the drive. Jerzak down low to Thomas. Kick out to McGee in the corner. No good. Good ball movement there by the Golden Eagles. Just couldn't get it to go. O'Kine at the other end. Rolls off. And Harvey got the rebound.
Strong rebound.
It really was. They're going to get the foul, I believe, on Thomas. They'll say he undercut him. Or no. They will call it on Harvey, it looks like.
Oh, wow.
It's hard
That's
to tell.
a tough foul if he gets a foul for that. Wow.
It looks like it is on Harvey there. Or wait, no, it will be Husky basketball. It was on Thomas.
Okay.
It did look like he undercut him there from over here.
Yeah, it's the right call. Coach Roberts doesn't agree, but he doesn't have his striped shirt on today. And we're in the catbird seat up here, you know.
No bucket out of the inbound pass there. Brown will bring it out now for the
Jacobs
Huskies.
defended that inbounds that time.
Brown with it. He'll kick out to O'Kine. Brown has been very quiet in this one. O'Kine picked it up. Now he'll shoot the fadeaway mid-range shot and nails it. Smooth shot
Miles
there.
O'Kine. He's a nice-looking ball player. You know what? They're creeping back into this game.
They really are. A 12-point game now with 1:15 to go. What looked like was going to be all Golden Eagles here in the second half has shifted pretty quickly. Thomas.
They can use a bucket right now.
Jerzak from the volleyball line. Rolls off.
He was feeling it.
He definitely was.
Dylan.
O'Kine with it. Thought about the mid-range pull-up. He'll give it to Laughlin. Laughlin right-hand layup. He's fouled by Thomas. That's Thomas's fourth.
And Naperville's operating well against the half-court defense of Jacobs this time. Jacobs got that lead strictly on an offensive flash there for a minute. Then they really built the lead in a hurry, but now they've kind of whittled it away a little bit.
12-point lead for Jacobs currently. Laughlin cuts it to 11 with the first free throw. A chance to get it to 10 with 51 seconds here in the third quarter. And about really 2 minutes ago, it looked like Jacobs was going to run away with it.
I know. The Huskies did not hang their head. They said, wait a minute, we're not finished.
Laughlin made both. A 10-point game here. 45 seconds to go. Thomas having some trouble with the pressure. He gets it over, and now he'll be fouled by Zitko.
Fouls on Husky number 12, Jack Zitko. His first. Team first.
As we have a replay of that one. Or a little too late of a replay. Roper inbounds it to McGee. 37 seconds on the clock. Ooh, almost a carry there by Thomas. He gives it over to McGee. McGee bounce passes it to Thomas. Thomas into the lane, gets it stripped. Scrap on the floor for it. And I think they're going to say Avery was touching out of bounds when he was touching the ball as well.
Good call. Good call. Exactly.
It'll be Husky basketball with a chance to cut it to single digits here before the fourth quarter.
Wow.
17.7 on the clock.
I think a couple minutes ago I said, well, that's the ball game.
Yeah.
The Husky said, wait a minute. We're not finished.
4 new subs will come in for Jacobs, not looking to get any of their starters in foul trouble here heading into the 4th quarter. O'Kine to bring it up. Krupski applying some pressure to Laughlin. Oh, nice pass down low to Brown. Blocked by Gehring. Saved by McGee, but he saved it out of bounds under his own basket.
Nice block.
So it'll be a baseline out of bounds play for the Huskies, which they're very proficient at.
They got 3.5 seconds, all the time in the world. That was a great defensive play.
Laughlin, gets it through, but he's fouled. He's fouled by Gehring. 2.1 seconds. He almost broke through that double
He's going
there.
to get to shoot 2 free throws.
He will, yes he will. As Jacobs over 5 fouls here in the 3rd quarter. His first is good, and the lead is single digits for the Golden Eagles.
Wow. Good for Naperville. What a great comeback.
Second is good. 8-point lead for Jacobs. Their starters will check back in with 2.1.
Hopefully get one of those bomb threes here from Ben.
We'll have to
see who we got. Is Nolan in the game too?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay, see if Roper or Ben can bomb one up there.
He'll sling it deep. O'Connor gets a pretty good look, and it's good!
Yeah.
Jordan O'Connor, our second back-to-back buzzer beaters here in this one.
Yeah. Nice move by Coach Roberts. Got the right combination in at the right time.
He did.
And you know, that's a big bucket.
It really is.
Naperville had cut that lead to 8 and had all the momentum, and all of a sudden,
Swung back to Jacobs
And
very swiftly.
That's like hitting that field goal at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Right,
you
yeah,
know?
it really is. Wish the Bears could have done more
Oh.
of that. So we'll have a replay of that last 3 in a little bit. An 11-point lead for Jacobs now.
That
going
pass
into the
was
4th.
delivered on time.
Yeah, great
That's a
pass
great
there by
pass.
Roper. And a clean look.
He got a good look.
All net, just butter from Jordan O'Connor. Big time shot there from him.
Nice. Very nice.
He'd been having a quiet day, but a big shot from him. Big
He'll
time
remember
shot.
that one.
About as loud as you can be there.
I hope his family had their camera on that one.
I do too.
That'd be a good one to keep for the archives.
Really would be. We'll have 8 more minutes of hoops coming up in this game. The final frame, an 11-point lead for the Golden Eagles. The Huskies came all the way back, down 19 at one point. It looked like Jacobs was going to run away and end this thing early.
19 down to 8 in just a matter of a couple minutes.
And then Jordan O'Connor said, no you don't, I'll get it right back to double digits.
Yeah, I did.
Zitko brings it up for the Huskies to start this final frame. Gives it to Laughlin. Laughlin will dribble around. He'll go into the lane. Lefty layup. Gets it to go.
Whoa.
Tough finish by Carson Laughlin.
That was an outstanding move.
Him and O'Kine have really carried the load here in this one for Naperville North. Gehring had a good look. Didn't want to shoot it. Jerzak thought about it. Swings over to Roper. Roper hit 2 threes in that 3rd quarter. Jerzak clean look. No good. Off the mark. Maybe he was a little too quick with the release there. Had plenty of time.
He did.
Brown brings it up. Brown to Zitko. Harvey, a nice move. Blocked by Avery. He got him in the air, but Avery got right back up and swatted it away. Jerzak to Avery.
I think Avery jumped twice to his once.
Yes. Roper with it. A 9-point lead for Jacobs here, 6:50 to go. 1 minute off the clock in this final frame. Jerzak down low to Gehring. Gehring will dribble it out. He'll move around the arc to Roper. Now to Avery, down low to Gehring. He goes up, almost got the and 1 to go as Harvey fouled him there. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That would have been a big bucket if he could have gotten the and 1 to go.
Would have been. Jacob showed a lot of patience on that possession. Ended up getting the ball right to the rim. Got exactly what they wanted. almost a three-point opportunity, but he can get two.
First one is good. 10-point lead now, back up to double digits for Jacobs.
Got quiet.
Garing's second is good.
Nothing but net.
Got to silence the crowd. Offense at work. O'Kine to bring it up against this zone press from the Golden Eagles. Him and Laughlin working in the backcourt. O'Kine almost got stuck in the coffin corner. Now he'll bounce it to Zitko. Zitko, mid-range pull-up, rolls in, gets the shooter's roll on the front rim there.
You know, Naperville's got several players with a little bit of talent. They're going to be a good team. They're just going to get better and better. I like their team.
Definitely will. Avery with it. Gives it to O'Connor. Roper, clean look from deep. Boom! Nolan Roper, his third three of the second half.
Jacobs' three-point game is on today. They kind of live and die by that three-point shot. Well, they're living this afternoon.
They really are. A 12-point lead now for the Golden Eagles. 5:56 left to go in this last quarter here. Some nice fourth quarter action. We've really had it all here. Two buzzer beaters and ones. Some missed calls on out of bounds.
Yeah.
Out of bounds play buckets.
It's been a nice ball game. It's hard to believe it's a 12-point game because it seems there's a lot of excitement to the game. It's hard when I look up there and see it's a 12-point game.
It really has been exciting, and this timeout is sponsored by Ann and Rachel Realtors. Wondering what your home is worth, thinking about relocating, or just curious about the Fox Valley real estate scene? Drop Ann and Rachel a text and let's chat today. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text Ann and Rachel today at 847-946-6654. 5:56 left in this one. 12-point lead for the Golden Eagles. If you're just joining us here late in this good game, I'm Dylan Machashik. I'm joined by the namesake of this tournament, the legendary coach, Jim Hinkle. And we've been in for a treat in this one. Really have had it all.
This has been an excellent ball game. Both teams trying to get that 2-2 record out of this tournament. It's a significant game for each team to build on the rest of their season.
Laughlin with it. He'll drive and bring it back out. Gives over to Brown, now to O'Kine. Avery on him, applying a little bit of pressure out there on the three-point line. Fakes his shot, picks it up, gets to Laughlin. Laughlin gets down low to Harvey. Harvey back out to Laughlin, the three. Airballed. Harvey saves. Saved it right to Ben Jerzek. Jerzek will bring it up. Skip pass ahead to Avery on the other end. Blocked by Laughlin. He gets the rebound. And I believe we'll have a jump ball as O'Kine got his hand in there when Avery brought that one down low.
Yeah, no matter your size, if you bring it down low, anybody can grab it.
That is very true. Connor Gehring will replace Avery. Roper to inbound for the Golden Eagles. 5:06 to go. Looking around, nobody's open, is able to find a cutting. Connor Gehring, he missed it.
That was a 2-foot shot that only went 1 foot.
O'Kine brings it up the court for the Huskies. Gives it to the corner to Laughlin, back to O'Kine. He's looking around, pump fake drive, lefty layup in the lane, couldn't get to the ball, but he was fouled. A little bit of a late whistle there after the shot.
You gotta like this O'Kine.
Yeah.
He's fearless when taking that ball to the hole. 6'3", handles the ball, goes to the rim. I like the way he looks. He's gonna be a good one.
That would have been a really tough finish if he got that to go. Misses the first free throw though.
Yeah.
The second is up. Short, he missed both. Tipped around. Rebounded by Will Harvey. The Huskies with a second chance. Zicko's floater long. Tipped around Harvey again, and he gets it to go.
And Harvey's a battler in there, isn't he? He's been
really
all over.
Will Harvey, 2 rebounds on that possession, and he gets the layup to go. Said, I'll do it my own now.
Yeah. He works hard in there. He tries to post up hard, goes after those loose balls.
Ooh, Gehring had it open. Look at the rim. He didn't want to dribble to it. Now gives it to his brother down low, who gets the layup to go. Great pass there on the cut.
Nice pass.
O'Kine with it.
Jacobs is back to their man-to-man now.
4 minutes to go. Kick out Laughlin on the drive. He bumps off Roper. Can't get the layup to fall. Couldn't get his own rebound. And Jerzak will get it now for the Golden Eagles.
It just doesn't seem like a 12-point game, does it?
No. It feels a lot, way closer than that. Roper. Jerzak, swing pass to Gehring. Back to Jerzak, fakes the 3. Gives down to O'Connor. Now Gehring will shoot the 3. Short, rebounded by Laughlin. O'Kine with it now. Crossover move, pull-up midi. Long. Got a great look at that after the nice move.
That was really a nice move. Got a nice look, just couldn't finish.
Roper to Jerzak. Back to Roper. O'Connor within the middle. Looks around, spins, gets it taken away by O'Kine. Kicks over to Zicko. Zicko with the clean look. Short, way short. Jerzak gets the rebound.
If there'd been no three-point line, he'd have had a layup. He was intent on stopping out there.
Jerzak pull-up mid-range shot is no good. Brown will bring it up. O'Kine with it up top. Little over 2:30 to go in this one. A 12-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Laughlin, tough mid-range pull-up, it's good. Tough mid-range shot there by Laughlin at the free throw line.
Laughlin's good shot from that mid-range. That's some nice moves.
Really, him and O'Kine got a really nice mid-range game.
I like this Naperville North team. I'd be really looking forward to the next year and a half coaching them if I were in Coach Nolan's shoes right now. He's got a lot to look forward to with this group of kids.
Definitely does, and you got a good 2 minutes and 28 seconds to look forward to in this one. Should be a nice finish here, even though it's a 10-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Really hasn't felt like that big of a lead here in this fourth quarter. I don't know if that's because of, I don't know if that's because Jacobs was up 19 at one point, and then Naperville North just cut it to single digits, but it's felt so much closer here.
It has, but Jacobs is by far their best game of the tournament. Jerzak came out hot, really got him off to a good start. Then Roper chipped in with a couple threes. Jacobs' defense is always good, and it's really done a number for him here. And yeah, it's hard to believe. There's just 10 points. This game's got 2:28 to go. A lot can happen in 2:28, unless you're the Bears. Then nothing happens. Takes you 40 seconds to run one play.
No timeout calling. There'll certainly probably be a few more timeouts called in this one as Avery drives to the rim. Oh, it'll be a charge as Harvey takes it.
Harvey says, well, let me just move over to his left. Avery, I'm telling you, work on that right hand, young man, or work and stop and take that 5-footer. He's going to be a great player next year. He just got to put in a little time this summer. Man, he's a strong-looking kid.
He definitely is. You got to think Jacobs got to really get the ball to Ben Jerzak here. As Laughlin gets on the cut and lays it in, and it's a single-digit game. But got to get it to Ben Jerzak.
What did Yogi say? It ain't over till it's over.
Ooh, almost a carry. Nice pass there by Roper to get it over into the half court. Jerzak with it now, 1:40 to go. Avery back to Jerzak. Jerzak will drive and bring it back out. He'll dribble around, give it to Roper.
Being very patient now.
Naperville North looking to trap.
They're trying to foul, but the refs won't call it. They need to foul 4 times.
Yeah, finally they get the foul there as Avery will go to the line and shoot 2.
His first.
Yeah, I think they
He
grabbed
won't
about
go
5
to the
different
line.
guys.
Yeah, they got to foul 3 more times.
Oh,
to
yeah.
put 'em on the
Excuse
line.
me, yeah.
They're trying to foul. They fouled 4 times before it got called.
If they called all 4 of them, they would be going to the line.
I know. They were trying. They're trying. Okay.
And now there's a foul on Jack Zitko as Jerzak was the one who took
It's their
that.
only chance now. They got to foul a couple more times.
If this score holds, we will have Ben Jerzak for our post-game interview after this one, so make sure you stick around for that, as well as for a matchup between Cary Grove and Geneva in our next game, which should be a good one. A little over a minute here, and though that'll be a foul on number 4, Miles O'Kine for Naperville North. The 4th team foul. As we're finishing this one up, I'm Dylan Machashik. I've been joined, luckily enough, to be joined by the legendary Jim Hinkle here in this one. And we've been here for a really great matchup.
It's been a good game. Now, finally, Jacob's going to go to the line. Jersey's going to finish this off and say, you know, it's time. Let's just put an end to this.
Yep.
Get that lead back up to 10.
And you got to imagine he's certainly the guy you want shooting the free throws.
Absolutely.
First one is good.
You know, I'm just sitting here thinking he's going to miss now. We're up here singing his praises, you know. But he's had a great game today. Really came out and showed the caliber of player he is today.
The second rolls off.
See?
We jinxed him.
We did it.
A little over a minute. Now a minute. 9-point game. Huskies got to move quick. Laughlin pull up mid. Air ball tipped out of bounds. Jacobs basketball. And a good golden opportunity to really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, he just shot that 10-foot shot 9 feet. And but it was a nice move. Looked like a good mid-range opportunity.
Thomas. Oh, almost taken away there by Laughlin. O'Connor makes a nice grab. And head coach Jimmy Roberts hands on the head.
I know. He's like, wait a minute. You can relax, coach. They're
Got
gonna wrap
scared
it up
there.
here. They're going to wrap it up here.
Jerzak will go to the line and shoot 2. Looking to put this game, or give Jacobs a double-digit lead and really put this game out of reach here with 49.7 seconds remaining. His first is good. His second is also good. It rolled around a little bit and went in. Number 11, Carson Gehring, as well as number 14, Jack McGee will come into the game for Jacobs. Thomas and O'Connor will come out. O'Kine will give to Laughlin. Under 45 seconds. O'Kine, now he'll shoot the 3. Sticks it! Miles O'Kine. Maybe it's not out of reach yet.
They're not giving up.
38 seconds on the clock and an 8-point lead now for the Golden Eagles.
No give up with the Huskies.
Wow. Miles O'Kine from deep. I believe that's his first 3-pointer of this one.
He's
Picked
a good
the perfect time. Excuse me, he made that buzzer beater earlier. He banked in that buzzer beater at the end of the half.
That's right.
But yeah, that's his first 3-pointer since then. 38.4 seconds left. You got to imagine that Naperville North, who has put on a lot of pressure, is really going to be amping it up here. Almost got the takeaway in that last possession on that pass to O'Connor.
I guarantee you, they're not over there giving up right now. They're planning on how to get that ball back, what they're going to do with it when they get it. They're going to take some threes, see if they can shoot themselves right back in the game. Jacobs got to be really protective of the ball and meet the ball, meet that pass.
Definitely, certainly they do.
And they'll be very patient with it, but they got to be sure to go after the ball and don't just let the ball come to them. You got to go meet it when that pass is coming to you.
Indeed. 38.4 remaining. Jacobs will inbound. Roper can run the baseline. He gets into Jerzak right away. Jerzak's going to try to beat everybody up the court. He will. Gets into half court. He's going to dribble around a little bit. Oh, got it poked away by Zitko. He gets it off to Avery, and Avery is fouled. I think if you're Naperville, that might be the guy you want to foul. Avery isn't a terrible free throw shooter, but Jacobs has a lot of good shooters on the floor here.
Yeah, they didn't want to foul Jerzyk, even though he had the ball that whole time. They didn't want to foul him, but as soon as he gave it up, they fouled the next person.
Avery's first free throw rolls in.
He's going to make him pay.
Yeah.
Said, okay, you want to foul me? I'll take 2.
Second one is money.
Nice touch. That ball had great rotation.
Brown will inbound. O'Kine up the court. Oh, he'll pull right away. Blocked by Roper. Harvey on the rebound. Hook shot and one.
You know, I like this Harvey.
Harvey.
He's a 6'3" kid that can't jump, and he's a ton on the glass. I love his attitude. He really plays hard.
Harvey with the and one hook shot with 18.7. Knocks down the free throw. Naperville North is going to get into it immediately. A 7-point lead now.
I'll take Harvey anytime.
Bounce pass into Jerzyk. Jerzyk being pressured. Naperville North got a foul.
Now they'll foul. They're intent on not fouling Jerzyk. I'm sure that was the instructions, and they're following it to a T. But as soon as Jerzyk gets it up, then they foul.
Timeout there by Coach Roberts, and Jacobs here with 12 seconds left, probably just trying to get everybody to calm down a little bit, settle down here, and just waste out these 12 seconds nice and easy.
Oh, I think his players are calmed down. Coach Roberts isn't, but he won't relax till this is over. You know, I loved Christmas tournaments. I really enjoyed them, but I love them and hate them at the same time, because I can remember going to visit my in-laws and telling my wife, you go in first, tell them don't ask me anything about basketball. I don't want to talk about basketball. Those were after the bad tournaments. You know, after the good ones, oh, I was quite willing to talk about the basketball game. But I'll tell you, you take this game home, you live with it 24 hours a day, 12 months a year. It's, you know, and some coaches are able to maybe get away from it mentally or psychologically.
Right.
Unfortunately, I wasn't one of those. And it just grinds on you every single day. You're either sky high or down the dumps, and you're trying to teach the kids, stay level-headed, stay level-headed. You win, handle it. You lose, handle it, stay level-headed. So you're preaching that, and you're going home and you're just, oh my God.
Not doing the same.
I know.
Jacobs will inbound, 12 seconds to go, a 7-point lead. Roper having some trouble getting it in here. He throws it off of Kessler. Kessler doing a great job. Was brought off the bench, probably to just do that. Make it hard on Roper to get it in. Now Roper gets it in easily to Jerzyk. O'Kine missed the foul.
It's over.
And he's going to circle around, throw it up, and that'll be a foul as they finally call as O'Kine gets it in. He's a little slow to get up on the other end. I think he might have just called a Charlie horse there, it looks like. Jerzyk will go to the line and shoot 2 more free throws. O'Kine will come out. Jake Victor, number 13, will replace him.
Jerzyk going to be able to finish off the game here. He's had one great game, came out, showed leadership skills, and a great shooting touch to send his team out. Started them out good, kept with it the whole game. He's really shown the caliber of player he is today.
He knocked down the first one. The second one is up and good. 7.3 seconds remaining. Brown will rush it ahead. Passes it up. Zinko for 3, no good. Out ahead, Roper will dribble it out, and that will end it here in this matchup between Jacobs and Naperville North. A good finish for Jacobs in this one.
It was. Coach Roberts should feel real good about the way we finished up. We got a 2-2 record in the tournament. Played a really good game today. It's a good way to finish, to enjoy the rest of your holiday, and I'm sure he'll be able to relax and enjoy his family now. And for Naperville, even though they didn't win, wow, all underclassmen playing so hard. They're gonna be special. I'm sure Coach Nolan was looking forward to the rest of this year and all of next.
I'm sure he was. That'll wrap it up on our end. I'll be down giving the post-game interview with our player of the game, Ben Jerzyk. Stick around for our next matchup between the Cary Grove Trojans and the Geneva Vikings.
Nice job, buddy. Yeah, great job. As always. Yeah.
Dedication and talent that player contains. Congratulations, Ben, on this well-deserved achievement.
And two tough losses for you guys. You come out and get a win. What was kind of the mindset coming into this game, and how do you feel to end this tournament with a victory?
Feels great to end with a win. I mean, we talk about how tough this tournament is all the time, and coming out 2-2, as bad as it might seem, that's a good thing. You know, as soon as you win that first game, you play there's no easy games. So we played two tough ones, lost two tough ones, and just to be able to get a win was huge for us.
Right. So you came out scorching hot from three early in the game. You kind of struggled early on, like maybe efficiency-wise in those, like the two losses. Was there a mindset switch? Was it kind of just, I'm just going to keep putting them up and making sure I'm getting good looks, though?
Yeah, I was definitely trying to get more good looks. I kind of was shooting some more contested ones just because I wasn't getting too many good looks. But this game, was able to find some open looks. Teammates were finding me, and some ended up falling.
I see you got a little blood on your face here. You got a little dirty there.
Yeah, I mean, got a little scrappy at the end, but got the win. That's all that matters, man.
Thank you, Ben. Great game. Good to see you. Stick around for our next matchup between Cary Grove and the Geneva Vikings.
This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. Ann and Rachel Realtors, the hometown real estate team that takes the time to get to know you, your family, your needs, and your dreams. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text them today at 847-946-6654. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.